Hey everyone, welcome back to the All Old Rare Coins channel. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the 2000 US gold $1 coin. This small but mighty coin has stunned collectors and enthusiasts with its rarity and value. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be blown away by how much this coin is worth. So, stick around and don't miss a single detail. Now, if you've ever come across a 2000 Sacagawea dollar, you might think it's just another common coin. But what if I told you that there's a special version of this coin that's incredibly rare and worth a life-changing amount of money? This isn't your typical golden-colored Sacagawea dollar made of a copper core alloy. Instead, this one is actually struck in pure gold. That's right, real gold. But how did this happen? Was it a mistake? Was it intentional? Well, let's find out. The story behind this coin is just as fascinating as its value. Back in 2000, the US Mint struck millions of Sacagawea dollars for circulation. However, a very small number, possibly just a handful, were struck in real gold. These gold versions weren't meant for everyday use. Instead, they were specially made as presentation pieces for a partnership between the US Mint and General Mills, the famous cereal company. The idea was to promote the Sacagawea dollar by placing some in Cheerios boxes as prizes. But here's the twist: while regular Sacagawea dollars were used in the promotion, a few mysterious gold specimens somehow made their way into existence. Now, how can you tell if you have one of these ultra-rare gold Sacagawea dollars? First, the weight and metal composition are key indicators. A regular Sacagawea dollar weighs about 8.1 grams and has a golden appearance but is actually made of copper, manganese, nickel, and zinc. The gold version, however, is significantly heavier because it's struck in solid gold. If you ever suspect you have one, take it to an expert or a professional grading service to confirm its authenticity. So, how much is this extraordinary coin worth today? Well, hold on to your seats because this is where things get exciting. This rare 2000 gold dollar is valued at an astonishing $155,000. That's right, a single coin worth more than some luxury cars or even a house. This coin is a true numismatic treasure, and it goes to show that sometimes, the most valuable things can be hiding in plain sight. So, if you ever come across a 2000 Sacagawea dollar, take a closer look. You might just be holding a fortune in your hands. Now, we're diving into one of the most historic and valuable coins in American history, the US gold $1 coin from 1849 to 1850. This isn't just any old coin, it's a piece of pure gold, a piece of history, and a piece of treasure that could be worth an absolute fortune. So, make sure you watch until the end because you won't believe how much this tiny coin is worth today. To understand why this coin is so special, we have to go back to the late 1840s, a time when the United States was experiencing a gold rush like never before. In 1848, gold was discovered in California, and suddenly, everyone wanted a piece of it. With so much gold being mined, the US government needed a way to turn all that gold into usable currency, and that's when the US Mint introduced the very first ever gold $1 coin in 1849. This was a monumental moment in American coinage because it was the first time the United States had ever issued a circulating coin made entirely of gold. The design was elegant yet simple, featuring Lady Liberty on the front and a wreath on the back, symbolizing prosperity and growth. While the first version of the coin was released in 1849, minor changes were made in 1850, making both years highly collectible today. These early gold dollars were small, only about the size of a modern dime, but don't let their size fool you. Their historical significance and gold content make them extremely desirable. Why this coin is so rare and valuable now? You might be wondering, if this coin was minted for circulation, why is it so rare? Well, there are a few reasons. First, these coins were heavily used during their time. Because they were made of gold, many were either melted down for their gold value or lost over time. Finding one in good condition today is incredibly difficult. Second, collectors and historians place a high value on coins from the gold rush era. These coins are seen as a direct link to one of the most exciting and transformative periods in American history. Owning one is like holding a piece of the past in your hands. Finally, the survival rate of these coins is low. Many have scratches, dents, or signs of wear, which significantly affects their value. The rarest and most pristine examples are the ones that bring in the biggest bucks. If you're lucky enough to come across a gold $1 coin from 1849 or 1850, there are a few key details to check. Look for the Liberty head design on the front, with her hair tied back in a bun. The date should be clearly visible at the bottom. The back should feature a wreath encircling the words, $1. The coin should be made of pure gold and feel heavier than a regular modern coin. The incredible value of this coin now. Let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. How much is this tiny gold coin worth today? Well, if you happen to have a rare, high-quality example of the 1849 to 1850 US gold $1 coin, it could be worth an astonishing $178,000. This coin isn't just a collector's item, it's a true piece of history, a remnant of the California gold rush, and a symbol of America's expansion and economic growth. If you ever come across one, don't underestimate its value. You might just be holding a small fortune in your hands. Next coin, we're going to explore a coin that is not only a rare piece of American history but also one of the most valuable gold coins ever struck, the US gold $1 coin from 1841. This tiny coin carries a fascinating story, and if you ever come across one, you could be holding a treasure worth an unbelievable amount of money. Stick around until the end, because you won't believe how much this rare coin is valued today. The story behind the 1841 gold dollar. To understand the significance of the 1841 US gold $1 coin, we need to step back into history. During the early 1840s, the United States was still experimenting with different forms of currency, and gold coins were not yet common in everyday transactions. Silver coins were the primary form of money, and paper money was still gaining trust among the public. At the time, gold was mostly used for higher denominations like $5, $10, and $20 pieces. However, the U.S. Mint was considering a smaller denomination for everyday use. Although the official gold dollar wouldn't be introduced for circulation until 1849, there were some earlier experimental strikes in 1841. These were not meant for the general public, making them incredibly rare today. Why the 1841 gold dollar is so rare? The 1841 gold $1 coin is so rare that most collectors have never even seen one in person. Here's why: limited mintage. The U.S. Mint struck only a very small number of these coins as test pieces. These weren't meant for circulation but rather for study and consideration for future use. Few surviving examples. Because they weren't widely released, only a handful of these coins are known to exist today. Many were either lost, melted down, or kept in collections out of the public eye. A mint condition matters. Even among the few that survive, finding one in good condition is extremely difficult. Most are heavily worn or damaged, which makes high-quality examples worth a fortune. If you ever come across an old gold coin and think it might be an 1841 gold dollar, here's what to look for. Size and weight. The coin is small, roughly the size of a modern dime, and made of solid gold. Design. Unlike later gold dollar coins, this one may feature a unique Liberty head design, similar to other gold coins of the era. Date and mint mark. The date, 1841, should be clearly visible on the front of the coin, along with the U.S. Mint's official design elements. Because this coin is so rare, authentication is key. If you ever find one, take it to a professional coin grading service to verify its authenticity. The astonishing value of this coin now. Let's talk about what you've been waiting for: how much this rare gold coin is worth. Given its extreme rarity and historical significance, an authentic 1841 US gold $1 coin in top condition can fetch an eye-popping $191,000. This coin is a true piece of history, representing an era when the United States was still figuring out its gold currency system. Its rarity, combined with its historical importance, makes it one of the most sought-after coins by collectors worldwide. If you ever come across an old gold dollar, don't overlook it. You could be holding a small fortune in your hands. Now, we're diving into one of the rarest and most fascinating coins in American history, the U.S. gold $1 coin from 1809 to 1817. This isn't just a small gold coin, it's a hidden gem from a time when the United States was still a young nation, making it one of the most sought-after pieces by collectors. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be shocked at how much this coin is worth today. Stick around, and let's uncover the mystery behind this incredible piece of history. The era of early U.S. gold coins. To understand why the 1809 to 1817 gold $1 coin is so valuable, we have to go back to the early 19th century. At that time, the U.S. Mint was still in its infancy, producing coins in limited quantities. Gold coins were primarily reserved for larger denominations like the $5 half eagle and $10 eagle, while silver was the main metal used for smaller transactions. Interestingly, a circulating gold $1 coin wouldn't officially be introduced until 1849. So, if you're wondering why a gold $1 coin from 1809 to 1817 even exists, you're not alone. These coins were struck as experimental pieces or patterns, meaning they were never intended for general circulation. That's what makes them so incredibly rare today. Why this coin is almost impossible to find. Coins from this period were struck in extremely small numbers, and most have been lost to history. Here's why this particular gold dollar is so rare. Limited production. The U.S. Mint was still developing its coinage system, and gold was primarily used for higher denominations. Very few gold $1 test pieces were created. Melting and reuse. Because gold was a valuable commodity, many early experimental coins were melted down and reused for other denominations. Only a handful of these coins survived. Lack of records. Unlike later gold dollars, these early versions were not widely documented, making them one of the greatest numismatic mysteries. If you ever come across a small gold coin from this era, here are some key features to check. Size and weight. The coin is small, likely similar in size to later gold dollars, and made of solid gold. Design. Since this was an experimental piece, designs may vary, but many early gold coins featured a capped bust or classic head Liberty design. Date and mint mark. If you see an 1809 to 1817 date on a small gold coin, you could be holding one of the rarest U.S. coins ever made. Because these coins are so rare, authentication is crucial. If you ever find one, don't hesitate to take it to a professional coin grading service for verification. The staggering value of this coin now, for the part everyone has been waiting for. How much is this historic gold coin worth today? Due to its extreme rarity and historical significance, an authentic 1809 to 1817 U.S. gold $1 coin in top condition is valued at an astonishing $211,000. This coin represents a lost chapter in U.S. coinage history, an experimental piece from a time when the nation was still defining its monetary system. Its rarity, combined with its mysterious origins, makes it one of the most valuable coins in the world. If you ever come across a gold coin from this period, don't overlook it. You could be holding a fortune in your hands. Especially, we're going on an exciting journey into the past to uncover one of the rarest and most valuable coins in American history, the U.S. gold $1 coin from 1825 to 1829. This tiny piece of gold is a mystery to many, but for collectors and experts, it's one of the most sought-after treasures in numismatic history. If you've ever dreamed of discovering a hidden fortune, this might just be the coin to look for. And trust me, you won't believe how much this rare coin is worth today. Stick around until the end because this is a story you don't want to miss. If you know your U.S. coin history, you might be wondering, why are we talking about a gold $1 coin from the 1820s when the first official gold dollar wasn't minted until 1849? That's where things get interesting. During this period, the U.S. Mint was experimenting with different denominations and designs. While silver coins dominated everyday transactions, there was growing interest in producing a small, convenient gold coin. Some early gold dollar patterns and trial strikes were produced between 1825 and 1829, but they were never officially released for circulation. That's why they are so incredibly rare today. Why this coin is so hard to find? There are a few key reasons why the 1825 to 1829 gold $1 coin is almost impossible to find. Experimental status: these coins were not made for circulation. They were test pieces, struck in very small numbers to explore the possibility of a gold dollar. Melting and reuse: because gold was valuable, many early pattern coins were melted down and reused for larger denominations like the $5 half eagle. Lack of documentation: unlike later gold dollars, these early experimental pieces were not well documented, making them some of the most mysterious U.S. coins ever struck. If you ever come across an early gold coin from the 1820s, here's what to look for. Size and weight: the coin is small, likely similar to later gold dollars, and made of solid gold. Design: the designs may vary, but many early gold coins featured a classic head Liberty or capped bust Liberty design. Date and mint mark: if you find a small gold coin dated between 1825 and 1829, it could be a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Because these coins are so rare, authentication by a professional coin grading service is absolutely essential. If you think you have one, get it verified immediately. The shocking value of this coin now. Let's talk about what you've been waiting for. How much is this incredibly rare gold coin worth? Given its extreme rarity, historical importance, and desirability among collectors, an authentic 1825 to 1829 U.S. gold $1 coin in top condition is valued at an astonishing $167,999. This coin is more than just a piece of gold, it's a lost chapter in American coinage history. It represents a time when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with gold currency long before the official gold dollar was introduced. The fact that so few of these coins exist today makes them one of the most valuable numismatic treasures. So, if you ever come across an old gold coin from this era, don't ignore it. You could be holding a fortune in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible coin discoveries. Have you ever found or inherited an old gold coin? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.